Good evening, podcast. I have no idea how this is really gonna sound. I'm in my little room. There's no good recording places in my house, but so freaking whatever. This podcast is probably only public to my friends and such, and those interested. But this is the first episode. Hi everyone. Okay. I didn't really think what I was supposed to talk about for the first episode, but I suppose just whatever I want, huh? Well, I guess this is probably only public to my friends and stuff, so hi. I imagine Aleka would want to listen to this, so hi Aleka, and maybe Layla. Hi Layla. So yeah, that's fucking sweet. This podcast is gonna be about nothing, because I can do whatever I want, and you don't have to tell me what to do because I can do whatever I want. And so basically everything I want is everything I want. I do whatever I want. Yeah. Also, I'm going to try to not talk at the speed of light because I think people have a hard time understanding me a lot, and I do talk at the speed of light at times. What else? My mind keeps going blank. It's always blank, but even blanker than it usually is. Like going from a white slate to a transparent PNG kind of slate. Well, I was gonna talk about my talking pattern, but I guess I don't care. Anyways, I had my driver's test today. This is my third try after failing 1 and 2, and number 2 was really bad because the left turn out of the DMV is really gnarly, and honestly you kind of just have to be lucky with it to make it past sometimes. And I was really stressed out that time, and I didn't realize somebody was letting me go, and I was like, oh heavens, I don't know what's going on. And then I almost got T-boned. Oops. And she was like, you endangered my life. You have to take this in another month. And I was like, okay. No offense to that lady, but I also really can't stand her. I tried to really stand her this time, but I'm not a fat shaming person. You can be fat and awesome, but this person's fat and annoying. And it's probably just because they're an authority figure. And me as a teenager, I'm gonna be honest, I have trouble listening to authority figures at times, but with her, it's it's so annoying. She is so annoying. She can't, oh no, I shouldn't say it. She can't fit in my passenger side of the car. Okay. I have to get it out. But then, as she's reading, or talking, literally anytime, she's, literally, out of breath. And I'm not even exaggerating. She'll be like, so, if you have any questions, you have to talk to me. Okay, are you ready? That's how she talks. But, I don't know. I'm trying to think, oh, she must be a sweet lady. But, should I hold the mic close to me? Does this sound okay? Sorry. Wow, it's only been 4 minutes. Actually, that did feel like 4 minutes, so it's fine. But, yeah. I just can't stand her voice. And then I had her today, and honestly, she wasn't that irritating, but I honestly think that I would have passed if I just locked in a little bit more. I don't know, but I think next time I do it, I'm probably gonna pass. I don't want to say that and jinx it though, so you know what I mean. But I only had 2 mess ups from what she told me, and I guess they were pretty bad. One of them wasn't my fault. One of them, I understand, I guess. In terms of it being a test, I get why it matters much more. It was the first one was I guess I was speeding, and I was only going maximum 3 over the speed limit at a couple points. But what am I to do when it's going uphill and downhill so much? But honestly, I guess I get it. I have to be so freaking precise on a test, even though it doesn't matter in real life and no one gives a shit. I'm talking too fast. The second reason honestly wasn't my fault. Like, it's just because it was a test, I guess. Like, I guess I probably just shouldn't have, but honestly, I wasn't even in the wrong. So there's this, like, left turn and then another there's a left turn and then another right turn to go to, like, the little Pukalani Park place, whatever. And there's a left turn and there's, like, a flashing left arrow, yellow, like a yield, basically. And you can go forward and then go if it's clear. And so that's what I did, because that's just what you do. And so I was going forward, like yielding, like you can go forward a little bit to, like, inch yourself a little closer to make that left turn, because there's a sign that says left turn yield, you can do whatever you want, blah blah blah. Okay. And I was going to turn, and then I turned and I went, and as I made it, it turned red, and she was like, you ran the red light. And I was like, no I didn't. I didn't say anything, obviously. I was just like, okay, well, whatever, I guess. I mean, I don't know. But honestly, I'm pretty proud of myself overall, even if I didn't pass, because, like, before I had, like, 1 trillion mistakes, and I didn't even make it out of Pukalani Park the last time, because that's when I got clipped doing a left turn out of the park DMV area. But this was a different turn. Am I confusing you? I don't care, actually. Well, maybe I do, but you know what I mean? But I did much better. Like, I guess with head checks, I did good because she didn't say anything. And then with parallel parking, I didn't go into the other lane, which is great because she didn't say anything about that. It was literally only those 2 things. And so next time, I got it. However, the only, like, thing I'm pretty upset about is that now, I hope he doesn't hear this, but now when I go driving with my dad and I go a little over the speed limit, he's going to be so on my ass. Which is understandable, but at the same time, just, like, let me live, and then I'll just, like, be way more slower and look at the speed limit when I'm driving. Maybe this sounds stupid, but I also just, like, just let me drive. Like, bro, just let me drive. Just let me drive. Let me drive challenge level impossible. But, I don't know. He already kind of backseat drives, as is, regularly. So I just feel like this is going to be, like, added on, like, anger and rage. And, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to be able to retake it. I guess maybe in, like, 2 weeks is what he said. So the earliest is April 10th. But my dad was like, I think I have to go, like, April 11th or something. But then I don't know, because that's when Tech Week is. But I'm sure I can do it on the weekend. I think they do weekends. I'm not, like, totally sure, but you know what I mean? It's just because with Tech Week and drama, for those who don't know, Tech Week and drama, Kepler's, like, super on your ass about totally everything and showing up to rehearsals. And you, like, have to be there no matter what. You're ill, sick, and dying, girl, like, you gotta be there. Like, it does not, girl, on your mama, you dirty as hell. But, like, you just, like, have to be there, because it's like, oh, we gotta get shit done. Anyways, about Oliver, the whole drama musical and stuff, come watch it, guys, and use code Luca. Use the code Luca right now. Like, when you buy a ticket, you should do that. waveofharmony.org. Okay. Actually, you know what? Everyone probably watching this is probably in drama, so I don't know. But, as I was saying, I, like, with Tech Week and stuff, I don't know if I have so much faith in the musical. Like, there's never been a day where everyone's been, like, everyone in the cast has been there, you know? And, like, this kid Adam, I don't know, maybe he's ill or something, but I just haven't seen him in so long. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I don't know. But there's just, like, people aren't really consistent, and I'm gonna be honest, it seems like it's mostly underclassmen, but sometimes not really. Like, this girl, Blanca, I don't know, she wasn't here for a lot of bits, but she's fine now, but I think she had, like, STEM stuff, or, like, I don't know, after school stuff, la-di-da-di-da, not my biz. But with a lot of the, like, another reason why I don't have, like, faith in Oliver, no, I have faith in it, but I'm just, like, nervous about it. But I just think that the choreography is so intricate, because we have a new, like, dance lady leading us, and she's an alumni from literally last year. She's nice, but it's also, like, she's never done this before, and she doesn't know how to, like, choreo, like, set up choreo for a musical. Like, I don't think she's done that before, ever. And she's, like, a total contemporary dance, so we're doing all this, like, fucking ass backwards bullshit and twisting and running around and looping, I don't know. But, like, literally, it's so, like, physically taxing. And I know that a good chunk of this cast is not in shape. Or, like, not, like, physically inclined, I don't know. But what I'm saying is that, like, people aren't, like, totally fit in this cast. And also, we have disabled people in this cast, and I don't think she really took that into account, and how inexperienced literally almost everyone is. And I don't think she even took account with the set pieces, and honestly, I don't think she did her homework and listened too much to the music, because she's always asking, like, oh, how does this go, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like a lot of it feels like she's just kind of winging it. I don't know. But, like, props to her, because it's, like, a really difficult job trying to wrangle a bunch of, like, pretty much, like, peers. Like, they're practically the same age as you. And I guess just teaching crazy dances and stuff. But I just think it should totally be much more watered down, and she should start coming to the rehearsals more often, because she's, like, hardly there. Like, I don't know if she's coming anymore. I don't know. Kep is really, like, doing this shit by himself. Plus, Miss Annie. Shout out Miss Annie. Love you, Miss Annie. She's sweet and awesome. But basically, it's just, like, I think so. I really feel like somebody's gonna pass out during one of the shows of Oliver or something, because for the first opening song, it's, like, there's already a bunch of running around and whatnots and la la la. And, like, for the even, like, next few songs are pretty crazy that she choreographed. Like, what's it? Be Back Soon. There's one, Be Back Soon and stuff. And she wants us to, like, do a bunch of running and back and forth. And then we have to run out to the house while singing. And I'm really out of breath at that point. And everyone else is too. So it's just like, damn, how loud are we going to be right now? I don't know. Dude, Oliver's going to stink so bad. Not like it's going to be terrible, but, like, it's going to smell. Oh, it'll so smell backstage. Yike. I have no idea how fast my pacing was while speaking. If I randomly, like, slow down while speaking, that's me trying to pace myself. I suppose so. I also have a habit of using, like, filler words, like, just like that, but I guess it doesn't matter, because you're all my friends, so it doesn't matter. You can shove it up your ass. With love, because you're all my friends. I feel like if I listen to this myself, I'm gonna get really cringed out. Just because I sound like a millennial when I talk to myself. And that's just what I feel like all the time when I do this. I don't know. Well, it's not like I do this. But, I don't know, just by like, if I record myself, I just feel so forced. Which, I don't know. I'm trying not to be forced. Even though it's gonna be forced either way, because I'm trying to be consistent with what I'm saying, and I'm not, like, having a conversation with a person where I can just sit there and do nothing. Yeah, maybe I should integrate something with this podcast, so I'm not, like, just, like, spouting bullshit by myself, and I should be like, this is my advice for today, tra-la-la, ba-la-la, or, like, but I'm not, like, very adviceful, whatever. Or maybe I'd get there if I was. No, sometimes I feel like I do have good advice in my head. So maybe when I get more comfortable, we'll see. And maybe I should do, like, well, I'm obviously gonna have someone on this podcast. Like, that'd be so boring without one. At least eventually, sometimes. Yeah, we'll see. But I guess for now it'll just be whatever I want. I remember Jessa and I, like, a while ago, talked about having a podcast where we would just eat fruit and stuff. And honestly, I think that'd still be really fun. I don't know if I'd do a full, consistent podcast with Jessa, but I'd have, like, episodes with her and eat fruit. Like, that's fun. Like, what the hell, you know? I mean, what the heck? Oh, what the heck? That's what I meant. That sounded like I was, like, weirded out by her. But no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Let me see. I don't know. I didn't write down any topics. Like, maybe I should have, because I think that's what most podcasts do. That's a really good idea. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah. So, I have about, like, 5 minutes left, because I didn't want to make this very long. Maybe in the future I would, but I'm only doing this about 20 minutes. Plus, I told Logan I'd call him. So, yeah. But anyways, another update, if I haven't spoken about it yet or not. I've made an art account on Instagram. noblecowboy_. Pretty great. It's mostly just going to be a spam of doodles and art and whatnots and nothing special. Probably not a lot of finished pieces either. I just kind of wanted to do whatever I want, and it would help me, like, track my progress more and keep track of my art and doodles, because honestly, like, I have a lot of art that I like that is pretty scattered around the world. I have a little folder of doodles that I'm trying to keep, which it's progressing, but I think having an art account would help me be able to track most of it. And it's also helping me, like, be more consistent with art. Like, I'm doing a lot of art and just, like, I don't know, being, like, I just like posting things, so I feel like it gives me motivation and something to look forward to. And if it's something productive like art, then great. Awesome. Cool. I also feel like I kind of wanted my art more out there, because then I feel like that opens me up socially. Not like, I'm going to be talking to so many people, yay, no. But more so, like, if somebody wanted me to do a mural, like, oh my god, I would so love to do a mural. I don't know if that captured what I was saying, but I would really like to do a mural somewhere. I saw this girl, I actually forgot her name, but she's Rosalie's friend, and she did a freaking awesome mural at literally the aquarium. That's so crazy. I wonder how much she got paid for that. Like, I don't know. But that's, like, literally badass. Like, that's cool. And it's beautiful, too. It's, like, this octopus. It's orange. And it's, like, cool. I don't know how else to describe it. And then my dad showed me this, like, Facebook thing, and it was, like, looking for artists who can do a mural of Calvin and Hobbes on the side of a treehouse, blah, 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 blah. Which, that's a great opportunity, but I don't want to have to paint a character. I would want somebody to hire me based on the art that I like doing, so you know what I mean? Because I feel like if I do a character, it's like hit or miss if I can do it well or not. Because, like, I can't really, like, perfectly copy stuff, but if they wanted me to be like, hey, can you do, like, a mural of, like, a bunch of cats, and they're all, like, dancing, they're outer space, and also in a forest, on an alien planet, so maybe throw in a couple aliens, then yeah, I could do that, like, if you gave me a prompt and, like, if I did it. Oh, that also reminds me, this kid, Hunter Meyer Horseman, badass name, by the way, he's great, he's sweet, asked me and Abby to paint this custom guitar of his, and he wanted to put this, like, Asian dragon and do this cool stuff on it. And I'm so nervous that I can't do an Asian dragon. Like, it might be all Abby, but we'll totally see. Like, I think I should practice a little bit more. I've drawn dragons before. Like, it's fun. But I've never done, like, an Asian dragon, but I so bet I could. Yeah, like, I gotta get the idea down. I've just never done it. So, I don't know. I feel like I can. Yeah. Just maybe painting it might be harder, but we'll see. Maybe Abby can help out with that. But I think I could get, like, the sketch down and be like, you know. But I got really off topic. I think I am talking really fast. I'm also running on a lot of caffeine. Like, too many caffeine. But with the art account, like, I just want my art to be out there. Not, like, really creating a big name or anything. Maybe. I mean, that'd be cool, but I just want to be able to open more opportunities for me and, like, I guess just have, like, an open portfolio where people can see my stuff. Like, I kind of really, really want to make I want to make a flyer for, like, a show at Requests, and I've been wanting to do that. I have maybe a couple ideas on how I'd want to do it, but it just makes me nervous because I'm like, fuck, what people think? The fuck is this flyer? But actually, I don't care. They've had some pretty weird looking flyers, and I don't think anyone's batted an eye. And sometimes they're clearly AI. It really doesn't matter. I'm just not a graphic design person, but I guess we'll see. I'm sure I can make it work, you know what I mean? I hope I have enough storage for this, and I know how to upload this, but we'll see. I think I should probably end right around here. Yeah, it's at like 20-ish minutes. This is enough. Okay, guys. I guess this is it for my first podcast episode. I hope I didn't talk too fast and have way too many pauses, but okay, I done. I see you later, and probably the next episode, which will come, I don't know when, and I also don't know where I'm posting this. Okay, bye-bye.